Wipro reports its first quarter results. Now, they've reported a sequential decline in revenues, which was more or less what the street was factoring in, because for a lot of IT companies, the full impact of COVID would be visible in the April to June quarter, which is why you had sequential revenues declining, not just for Wipro, but also for TCS, which reported its numbers last week. Now, on the margin side, surprisingly, it's a positive surprise for Wipro. They've managed to expand margins. This is because they have focused on taking up their utilization rate. They have controlled costs, and the currency, the forex, also worked in their favor. But more than the numbers, what's really going to be in focus for Wipro this time, at least this quarter around, is the big management change. Remember, a new CEO, Thierry Delaporte, has taken charge at Wipro barely a week ago. He's the first non-Indian CEO, not just for Wipro, but for the entire Indian IT industry. He's going to be based in Paris and report to Rishabh Premji. So we did ask him after the results on what his strategy for Wipro is going to be. He said that he's working very closely with Rishabh Premji to draw up a plan which will be unveiled in a few weeks' time. He has been meeting customers, he has been meeting employees to understand the challenges, the opportunities, and their aspirations. In terms of his immediate priorities, he has been emphasizing a lot on profitable growth, profitability. He also made an important comment on how Wipro needs to be obsessed with growth, on how they need to be able to solve and execute complex projects. But overall, he said that despite the challenges, he is optimistic that Wipro can pivot and transform and take advantage of this accelerated shift to digital that many companies are talking about because of the COVID crisis. So overall, he's positive that Wipro will be resilient, that it can overcome the current challenges. Now, if you look at Wipro, over the last few years, they've had change in CEOs, they've had reorganization, they've made a lot of acquisitions, but somehow that momentum, that mojo has always eluded Wipro. They've had some stress points or the other that dragged down their growth. They haven't had stability in earnings. We'll have to wait and see if Thierry Delaporte can somehow change that, and also the cultural issues that he'll have to grapple with, because he is going to be a French CEO based outside India who has to run a Bengaluru based IT company. So how is he going to do that seamlessly? And he's also taking charge at a time when over 90% of the employees are working remote. So the next few months will be interesting on how he sort of integrates and seamlessly handles the transition at Wipro. But that's the big highlight as far as Wipro's first quarter is concerned, the fact that they have a new CEO at the helm this time around.